Hey everybody, starting work on framing out the floor. So I took all the 1x2s that I ripped up yesterday or the day before, and I took about 2.5 hours and painted them with the mold and mildew resistant paint. And I've just started laying them out. They're not connected to anything yet, but so far it's going pretty well. One of the things about the van is that in these corners they all came with these tie downs. And so I took those out, and what I'm going to do is, the plan is basically, once all the 1x2s are in, and I've got those all secured down, in every one of these spaces I'm going to be putting insulation below it, and then on top of that will be a 3/4 inch piece of plywood that will go across the entire length of the van. So the framing will go all down, the whole thing, then the insulation in between, and then a 3/4 inch layer. But what I wanted to do was utilize these holes where these tie-down straps were. So what I'm going to do is I put these boards over here and I fit them in so that the holes would line up. And eventually, once the 3/4 inch piece of plywood is over the top, I'll actually bolt down through to the bottom of the van. So what I'm going to end up having is basically all of these pieces will be secured to each other. I'm going to use pocket screws to do that. And then I'll actually silicone, I need to look at what I want to do and how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to basically glue these to the floor as well. Then the insulation goes in, then the 3/4 inch plywood, which gets screwed to all of these 1x2s. And then I'm going to use all of these holes to actually secure the entire floor to the actual bottom of the van. And there's multiples. There's ones up there, and then there's more up front as well, way up there. So I'll be able to basically secure the entire floor directly to the bottom of the van. So far so good. I will say that some of these corners, they slope up, and you have these ribs that you want to go over. So to get this level, I had to spend some time actually on these boards, basically knocking out so that I could level out and get a good level set for the floor. But it's getting there. A few more tweaks to do, but on the back half, and then I'll start on the front half of the van. So there you go. Flooring update.